Hello. Today is my 14th day of the watermelon fast. I was only going 14 days. So today's the last day and it's so bittersweet. Um, the watermelon fast has really taught me discipline. It taught me discipline is more important than motivation. I'm a motivated person, right? So I'm motivated all the time. And I have dips and there's valleys and there's mountaintops of my motivation and stuff like that, but I can get motivated. But having discipline is something different, and that's going to carry you so much longer. And I've been preaching this my entire watermelon fast, that it's the discipline behind it. I am ecstatic. I woke up this morning happy because I started off, before I did the watermelon fast, I was doing a couple of things I wasn't supposed to be doing right before then. We just had like a great summer, so a lot of eating, drinks, whatever. But I stepped on a scale and I was back up to 343 pounds. And I'm like, oh, come on, I'm doing the watermelon fast. So I did it for 14 days. Today's the 14th day, and this morning on the scale, I was 328.5, I think it was. I had to look at the point, but 15 pounds down in 14 days off the watermelon fast, and that is crazy, right? I felt very hydrated, a lot of energy. I also worked out 45 minutes every other day, so workouts were amazing. Wasn't getting burnt out, knees weren't hurting, back wasn't hurting. So I did, move my body every day. I did not get 10,000 steps in, but I was still losing weight with just doing watermelon and the 45-minute workouts every other day, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I feel great. I recommend it to people. I understand more how hydration works now as well, because people be like, you ain't hungry, you just dehydrated. I'm like, baby, no, I'm hungry. And I would drink water and I would still be hungry, but water flushes you, right? It gives you some hydration, but mostly it flushes you. That's why you drink a lot of it, it comes right back out. But that watermelon, that's going to hydrate you, and it's going to hydrate you on a cellular level. Whenever you cut it up and you put it in the bowl, they say, oh, like, watermelon has a lot of water, but this water is different. It's a little bit more thicker, and I could just feel it in my body, right? I feel like my skin looks a lot better. It was just all around a great fast, the best fast I've ever done. And I was able to stick with it, I think, because, like I said, watermelon is so low in calories. It's so hydrating. You can eat it all day and still lose weight. So like when I first started, I was eating probably like almost a watermelon a day. Then it went to watermelon every 2 days, and then watermelon every 3 days, because eventually you just stop being really hungry. When you're on a watermelon fast, you can also incorporate other melons, but no other types of fruits. So on the days where I'm just like, I am over watermelon, I would get cantaloupe. And I had got the one fruit, I can't even remember the name of it right now. I think I made a video on it prior. I found it, little melon thing, tastes almost like a lemon. I had that, and then I also incorporated some cucumbers on certain days. But I bought tons of watermelons. We were buying watermelon. And Monday, I still have some of my watermelon left for Monday. I got it Sunday night for Monday. And that is the only watermelon I've done throughout this whole fasting that was not a seeded watermelon, because I got home so late. I just ran to Walmart instead of Myers or Fresh Time to get a watermelon, because it was raining really bad in my area. So I got that watermelon, and I can tell the difference in the taste. I was just like, ugh. But I'm gonna still eat it. But that seeded watermelon is where it's at. But all in all, I just wanted to update you guys on the watermelon challenge. A lot of stuff is going on, and I wasn't able to like really record. I mean, we got the kids starting school, I got a kid's birthday, and now I'm about to rent my house out, and I'm about to move to another house. So it's like just so much stuff that's going on. I did a new clothing drop for my business. I got tees that I'm selling. So it just all just hit me in this month. So I wasn't able to like post every single day like I wanted to do. But I just got done working out, and I'm like, I gotta do that. Today's my last day. I gotta do the video. So this is the video for the 14th day. If you follow me on Facebook under Ray's Way, that's RAE' Way, WAY, I did post like my journey of my 14-day watermelon fast. So there's pictures on there of the watermelon I was eating and the cantaloupe I was eating and the water I was drinking, which is this water that I was drinking. Mountain Valley. I did a video on getting that water for the first time, finally be able to find it, because I haven't been able to find it for months. But yeah, did like a little journey. I did all of my weight, like my weight on the scale, like pictures of me on the scale. I did all those so you could see how I progressed from day 1 to day 3 to day 5 and so forward. So I'm excited. The watermelon fast is not only a hell to the yes, but a heaven and hell to the yes. To do it if you are thinking about doing it. It's going to change your life. I feel like, that's what I feel like today. I feel like that probably about 6 days in. It's just the discipline that comes with it. Today I broke my fast with cucumber, like a cucumber salad. So it's cucumber, tomatoes, onions, cilantro, jalapeno, lemon, smoked salmon, and Greek yogurt, kind of all mixed together into a salad. And usually I used to be able to eat my whole salad. I used 1 cucumber, and I ate like a little bit under half. Like I couldn't even get to half of my food in. So my stomach must have shrunk some or something, because I'm not able to get as much food in, which I'm not complaining about that. I ate until I was full, and then I put it up, and I'll save the rest for tomorrow. But all in all, it was great. Like I said, I will show you my body as I'm going through this. So all my other videos we got on, this is how I'm looking right now, and I will always show a full body clip, because we're gonna get this weight down. I've stopped giving myself 6 months, 5 months, 4 months. I'm giving myself this time almost a year. I want to just try to be in the weight range that I want to be in by July of 2027. So we're really just on a journey. I am on a journey, right? And I'm excited about it, to be honest. I'm excited to be more healthier. I'm excited to have more energy. I'm excited to look better in clothing. I'm excited to help people as well who are interested in doing the same. Your health is wealth. I can honestly say that. You know, I don't live a stressful life all like that. I have a pretty good job, a good business going. And there's days that I just do not feel good because of my health, that I wasn't feeling good, because of my health. And those days, all of everything else being stress-free and me having a pretty good job and business going, all of that didn't matter when I had the days where I didn't feel good. The only thing that mattered was how I felt, anxiety from what if something happens to me and I have to, I end up leaving my kids. Like, I'm only 37. I shouldn't even have those thoughts in my head. I'm not old yet, but I felt like I was old. I felt like, ooh, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. If I feel like this now, I can't imagine when I'm 50. And I don't want to leave my kids when I'm 50, you know what I'm saying, and they're in their 20s and stuff. So I just had to get on the ball. And I'm motivated. I'm determined. I feel like I have the discipline now. And I'm going to just keep moving. My plan was to take 2 days of a break and kind of just incorporate some other vegetables and fruits into my diet. I'm not all the way off of meat now. That is something that I do want to get to eventually not really eat meat all like that. But I'm still incorporating some meat. I still do like meat. I have grown up a meat eater, so it's just what it is. But I'm not going to eat as much meat. So if I'm eating something, it's going to be, if I have a plate, my plate's going to be 80% vegetables, fruits, herbs, nuts, whatever, and maybe 10 or 20% of some type of meat, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to eat too much meat. I'm thinking about shooting around 1 to 2 pounds a month in meat, and that's just my goal on how I want to just live the rest of my life. I've done so much damage to my body. From all my life, from eating, junk food, alcohol, and things like that. So I just want to clean it up. for the second half of my life, right? And that's what I plan on doing. So I will eat a little bit of meat here or there. 1 to 2 pounds a month is not that bad. A lot of people eat 4 or 5 pounds a week worth of meat because they're eating meat morning, lunch, dinner, snack. For right now, I'm not really a breakfast person anyways. In the morning, I just like to drink like warm drinks, and I just get to work in the morning, right? So breakfast ain't really my thing. I kind of like lunch and dinner more, but not even really lunch. I like that. I love dinner. So I'm probably only gonna be eating 1 meal a day. So my plan was to take 2 days a break, incorporate some other things, and then on today's Tuesday, so then on Thursday, I wanted to start a citrus fast. So that one I might only do for 3 days. I'm gonna see how I feel, but what I'm telling myself is 3 days. So that's what I'm gonna be dedicated to. And if I can go further, I'm gonna go further. But we're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna see how the weight fluctuates with me coming off of the very hydrating watermelon fast and going to a citrus fruit fast. So this will consist mostly of grapefruits. I'm gonna add some lemons, limes in there, and oranges, right? The limes and lemons will probably either be squeezed on some of the other fruits, or I will just be drinking that in water. So that's my plan. Like I said, I'm an herbalist, so I do sell teas. I make herbal teas, things like that. So I have been using my In Control herbal tea, and my I have a detox tea as well. So those things I do use. They're available on the website if you guys want them as well. I use them. The In Control is like a blood sugar glucose type tea that kind of keeps like your blood sugar regulated, because we know how important that is with weight loss as well. If your insulin is not high or spiked all the time from eating and it's under control, you're going to be losing weight. So that's what my In Control herbal tea is. All fresh herbs. They're just very good teas. I just really love them. So if you like them, or if you like herbal teas, these are loose leaf teas. You can always visit my website, www.curvedheavy.com. That's curvedheavy.com. And just click the Bittersweet Physique tab, and it'll take you right to everything, all the juices and the teas that are on there. You can bypass all the apparel that we sell on there as well. But just wanted to update you on this journey. I hope the videos I made sense, and I hope it inspires you. So until next time, bye.